What's up, guys? Spenny. You ever heard of the Situation Room at the White House? I'm sure you have. You've seen photos like this. This was the Soleimani raid, for instance. LOL to Mark Milley, sitting there looking so miserable. Donald Trump yeeting the Iranian general. And, well, you can see it's kind of a mess, honestly. Situation Room is small, just like everything at the White House. It's like kind of like miniature. There's not a lot, of room at the White House. You remember this? Look at that. Look at how cramped they are here. And this is the bin Laden raid, the famous photo here. Bin Laden raid, Hillary Clinton looking so sad that they finally killed bin Laden, if they actually did that. I believe that he was dead for a long time before the raid, but whatever. Anyway, the point is that this Situation Room is small. Again, just like everything at the White House, it's had to be retrofitted for the modern era, but there's not many people you could fit in there, right? It's just a couple, maybe a dozen or more. Whenever there's photos of the Situation Room, they seem crowded. It seems like there's just not a lot of room for anybody to sit around and to monitor the situation. So anyway, you can imagine that President Trump has a problem with this. It was established in 1961. It's a 5,000 square foot secure conference and intelligence management complex in the West Wing. Staffed 24/7, it provides real-time intelligence, secure communication to the president to manage national security crises. But it was founded during President Kennedy. Bay of Pigs invasion. Obviously, there's been a lot of renovation needed, staffing needed, and Trump's changing all that. This is breaking news as of this weekend that I thought was hilarious. And Donald Trump confirms rumor that actually his brand new ballroom in the White House, the ballroom, is a new Situation Room for the military. It's actually a huge, massive military complex with a ballroom on top of it. The ballroom is just like an add-on, like a joke. They're just coming up with a reason to not tell the public, we're building a new Pentagon under the White House, which is what's happening here. President Trump said that the military is in the process of building a massive complex under the planned White House ballroom. He added the complex will have bulletproof glass as well as other security features. And now the military is building a complex under the ballroom, which has come out recently because of a stupid lawsuit filed, Trump told reporters. So, ladies and gentlemen, President Trump up saying exactly this.
Come out recently because of a stupid lawsuit that was filed. But the military is building a massive complex under the ballroom, and that's under construction, and we're doing very well. So we're ahead of schedule. It's part of
Trump holding
the ballroom essentially becomes a shed for what's being built under the military, including from drones and including from any other thing. The glass on the windows, you see the big windows, the glass is extremely thick. It's high-grade bulletproof glass. So all of the windows are bulletproof. I think the Times wrote, gee, some of the windows are fake. We have no fake windows. They talked about a stairway in the south. We don't have a stairway in the south. That was replaced a long time ago. But this is a view of it from the north.
Okay. Donald Trump confirming that a massive military complex is now being built underneath the White House and showing the new ballroom at the White House. Finally, the real reason for the ballroom, exactly. President Trump, the military is building a big complex. It's under construction. It's doing really well. And that the ballroom is a shed for what's actually being built underneath it. So this is just the White House for St. Patrick's Day, and you could see they're making a monster hole there. You can barely look into it. You can see they're digging deep underground, connecting all the tunnels in D.C. There are all these special tunnels all throughout Washington, D.C. Trump reveals the military is building a fallout bunker under his new ballroom. The military is building this massive complex. So nice to know, in the event of a nuclear war, the corrupt politicians will be safe. There's tons of tunnels. I've seen the entrance to the tunnel that goes from the White House to the U.S. Capitol building and then to the Supreme Court. And then all throughout D.C., there's apparently a rail car under there. Nobody's ever seen it. Nobody's ever taken a photo of it. It's top secret. Allegedly, that goes out of D.C. too, to a safe location, to the Pentagon. Anyway, entire D.C. secret tunnel systems. President Trump says that the military complex is really for the reason it is drone-proof and bulletproof. Judge rejects request to block Trump White House from building $400 million ballroom project. So the judges said, no, deep state's going to win. And this is exactly what it looks like. So what happens next? Inside the plans to rebuild a top secret bunker beneath the White House East Wing. There it is. Look at how kind of like dingy the old Situation Room was, right? This is what they're planning on doing. Little of the public's known about the construction taking place in the secret submarine-like bunker, which included Presidential Emergency Operations Center. But now they've been forced to acknowledge that the real reason for the new White House ballroom is a brand new military complex. There you go. The New York Times tried to roast the new ballroom. Very tall. That's what got Trump, I guess, so pissed off. No entrance. Grand staircase doesn't lead to ballroom. Designs bumps everything. Path ruins symmetry. Entrance is actually here. Unnecessarily big. Columns will block interior ball. This is what the New York Times wrote. Caroline Levitt savaging it, saying that 3 random people who studied fine arts, long written about urban planning, never built anything, has an article criticizing the White House ballroom. Okay, now to the Obama Library. Very tall. People are insane. It's Washington, D.C. It's the White House. Very tall. Unnecessarily big. Too tall. It's the New York Times building in New York. Naval architects. Unnecessarily big. Too lethal. Or our aircraft carriers. Very tall. Unnecessarily big. Wow, these are some extremely objective, clear, not at all forced critiques. Very cool, New York Times. Everyone noting the Obama abomination. I love how the media continues to find ways to attack the beautiful structures that President Trump is building while not even commenting on structures like this. This is HHS in Washington, D.C. Ugliest building in America. Am I doing this right? Very tall. A lot of ornamental stairs to nowhere. Have you ever been to D.C.? Most of our most majestic buildings have stairs to nowhere. It's for the aesthetic. We are supposed to be the new Rome. That was the purpose of this country. Classical art architect is held to a higher standard because it looks good. It has clearly intelligible design and language rules. And also conservatives like it bad. Modernism rarely gets this scrutiny because everybody fundamentally knows that it sucks. Trump said he will deal will probably be reached soon, or else he will blow up Iran. So get that new room, please, built and built fast, so we can wrap up the Iran war. That's what I would say, right? Okay, well, now we know the secret reason for the White House ballroom. Whatever, I think it's cool. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.